Yo, what is up guys? I'm back on a very special video. It feels honestly good to be back. I'm gonna stop staring in this camera. I had a really bad habit of staying in this angle a lot because my screen's here. But this is where my camera is, so to make it a lot more personal, I'm gonna start staring at you. Shout out to one of my subscribers for pointing that out. Honestly, it's very true. It's something that you guys kind of like you don't get used to. It takes a while to get used to. But honestly, I've been on YouTube for a minute, so it's kind of crazy that I haven't got used to it yet. So I'm definitely gonna start getting used to it. But I like seeing like kind of the screen and how everything's going on over here, so I can kind of get the proportions right. Like if I'm looking like this, you know, it's hard for me to like know right away, but maybe I can make that into muscle memory. But guys, we're back with another very special video. This is my personal sneaker collection. We're gonna do this in parts, so I'm gonna give you a part one. This is of course part one. We're gonna go over about 5 shoes that I have right now. You let me know what you guys think about it, if you guys really like them, and some of my grails, honestly, some of my shoes that I keep personal to myself and that I really love. So let's go with the first shoe. You got the Air Jordan 1 UNC Retros, a classic shoe. Don't get it twisted, you do have the university ones, which are very beautiful as well too, but this shoe right here, man, this shoe has a lot of history. So as you guys obviously do know, Michael Jordan went to play basketball at Carolina. And that's the UNC colorways, which is the white and blue. So this was one of his very nostalgic shoes, obviously next to the Chicago's. They hold crazy resale on these. You obviously have the Chicago's right there, which are like, I think it's like 2-3K resale, understandably. Even the new ones, I think it was like a 2015 release, call me if I'm wrong. But then you have the UNC Retros right here, which are such a crazy shoe. Haven't been re-released in a minute, and I honestly understandably why. There's a lot of hype behind this shoe, but the shoe is just so beautiful. It has like almost 2 tones. It looks like very dark blue and some kind of lights, like a dark almost teal, and then in these lights it has like this light kind of sky blue color to it. So it's really beautiful. I honestly love this shoe a lot. Probably one of my favorite ones ever. I know that's a really big statement. I'm surprised I just caught them, but one of my favorite ones to go to. Let's get into the next shoe. Yeah. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go with a classic right here, and you guys probably will see this shoe and be like, oh yeah, this is such a typical shoe. But nah guys, come on man, this is a classic, and first and foremost, RIP Virgil guys, but this is definitely a classic right here guys. Virgil was doing in breaking boundaries that no kind of creative or collaborator was doing. Sure, we have the Travis Scotts and we have like great collaborators like Union LA and Munir, and so many different Jordan collaborators that are honestly incredible. But Virgil had such a solid relationship with Air Jordan and Nike, and he was releasing an insane amount of hype collaborated shoes, and this was collaborative shoes, and this was definitely one of the most historical shoes that he released, which is the Air Jordan Off-White for sales at women's release. But just deconstructing the shoe guys, it is honestly insane. The quality is amazing. You got like this frame going on around the tip with this almost kind of mesh cover. Then you got the inside right here of the cage that says the Off-White inside right there, the Air on the bottom right here, the crazy tongue, the sole has like a teal and like all these different colorways, almost like a translucent sole right here. So friggin' comfy. The double layer skins, like this shoe is so detailed and really beautiful, and easily one of my favorite Air Jordans, and personally one of my favorite collaborations between Virgil and Off-White. Well, I mean Off-White and Air Jordan. So another really beautiful shoe guys. These resell for about like 2-3K. They're definitely one of the more hype shoes of the entire collection. So you do have like the Air Jordan Chicago ones, and you have the UNC ones, and you have the Euro ones, and you have like so many other notable shoes as well too that released under Virgil. But these are definitely another grail that just went up crazy in price, and people were really just loving so much. So shout out to this shoe guys for sure. Definitely one of my girls. Again, to the third shoe. I got a lot of shoes guys, so do not worry, this is just part one. I'm going to be covering a lot of my other shoes, as you guys can see in the background. But here's another classic right here guys. Super slept on shoe. Resale's pretty crazy on these as well too, but you do have different shattered backboards and reverse backboards and different kind of so many different types of backboards in general. But these are one of my personal favorites. Yes, the patent leather is not for everybody, because patent leathers are more subject to creasing and stuff like that, but I honestly love these shoes so much. Just UNC kind of Halloween colorway with the orange and the black is so beautiful, and I've never seen a patent leather like this. I do have my UNC Fearless up there, which you guys can see, and I do have a couple of patent leather kicks, but these definitely take the cake, just because if you guys can kind of see up close, there's like this patent leather, like almost wrinkled look to it that gives us this kind of high fashion vibe, but at the same time there's this nice cream sole right here as well too. They have not creased for me at all, like that much. I wear these on very, very special occasions, but then what I'll do is I'll make sure to put inside the kind of crease kind of protector that is given from Air Jordan, and I'll make sure to keep it on the inside, and then I'll have it there kind of letting it keep the shape after, so it doesn't really crease too much. There are crease protectors that you can buy online and stuff like that if you guys are really concerned about creasing your patents, but this shoe, man, like with some cargo pants, with a nice little hoodie, throw me on a crop puffer jacket, throw me on, you know what I mean, like a flannel underneath. I'm gonna go with something simple because these shoes speak volumes and already do enough. The quality of these are insane, and I love these so much, guys. Definitely one of my favorites. Definitely a classic Air Jordan 3, and actually, I mean Air Jordan 1, my bad, and actually one of my favorite and first kicks I've ever gotten, like honestly ever gotten. So really excited for that, guys. Let's get into the fourth shoe, guys. Let's get into the fourth shoe. Boom. These actually had a pre-release today for a raffle and stuff like that, but guys, these Red Thunders, man, I feel like these are going to be one of the most next hype Air Jordan 4s, guys, because the colors are just insane on these, and you do not really see an Air Jordan 4 that is like an all black silhouette, similar to the materials on the Black Cat, similar to pretty much everything the Black Cat has, but then you have this kind of red cage, you have the red midsole, you have the red underneath, you have the red behind the tongue. Like, it's so subtle, but at the same time it's in your face, and I think that's the most beautiful thing about these kicks. They're honestly insane, and probably one of my favorite 4s I've ever had. The second I got these in, and the second I kind of just held them and had them, I was like, nah. I'm like, there's no way. Like, I can't give these away to fam. I can't do nothing with them. I have to keep them. I have to hug them. They're snug with me every night. They're chilling in this room. You know, they're all taken care of and everything. These are honestly just insane. You got the velvet kind of type butter material with the suede. It has like this velvet kind of feel to it, and it does pick up a little bit of dust, but you just got to be on top of it and make sure they're clean. And on the back, oh man, I can't get enough of the shoe, guys, right here. I'm not honestly gonna lie to you like that. Definitely one of my favorites. I haven't laced them the way that I like to lace them yet. If you guys do not know, I wear my 4s very loosely. Just to give you guys an example, you guys can kind of see here, these are very loosely laced, right? So that just kind of show a comparison. Obviously they're like a lot more tightly laced, but I wear my 4s. 4s are actually one of my favorite Jordans. I think, yeah, 4s are my favorite, definitely. I really love 3s, I really love 1s, of course, and some 11s are super clean. 5s are amazing too, but guys, these are just so dope, man. I feel like this release is gonna go crazy. People are gonna go insane over them. They're gonna want to cop them non-stop, guys. So definitely a really big hype shoe that I love, and the material is honestly crazy on these. They're so comfy, they're so beautiful. Alrighty, guys, the last shoe to get on is, boom, the Air Jordan 3 UNCs, my favorite UNC, next to another beautiful shoe that I'll show you guys after. Boom, cement 3s. But these guys, hands down, are my favorite Air Jordan 3, my favorite release. Who knows, maybe in the future they'll come out some more crazy Air Jordan 3s. But Air Jordan 3s, guys, the thing about Air Jordan 3s is, like, I wish they would release a lot more of Air Jordan 3s. I feel like they kind of dropped the ball when it comes to 3s. Like, they keep it very simplistic. Like, you got laser oranges, you got, like, you know, cements are classics, of course. You got UNC 3s, but they don't really be doing anything crazy with the UNC 3s, I feel like that. Like, I know you got the forest greens, and like there's so many different types of 3s that are very nice and very appealing, but I would love to see some more hype stuff, some more really dope colorways, like a colorway like the Red Thunder, or a colorway like the UNCs like this, or like a colorway like, just, you know, some like Meniere's are crazy. So even behind here, I have my Meniere's right here, and they went off with these, and I love that it's a 3. That's why I mess with Meniere heavy. I love that it's a 3, but we do need to see I feel like more, you know, kind of like maybe possible collaborations. Even Virgil, he didn't touch the Air Jordan 3, and obviously that's his creative input, but I would love to see some more collaborations on the Air Jordan 3. We do have the Munir collaboration, so I don't want to act too spoiled, but guys, this shoe right here, man, I get so many compliments on this shoe. Everybody kind of just stops me and is like, yo, those are fresh. Or I get like, I went to the bank and I got noticed by like 4 people, because like these are just a classic, man. They're beautifully done, and shout outs to, you know, obviously Michael Jordan, you know, and his college career and stuff like that, you know, with Carolina and everything. That's why these are a lot of heat, and that's why these are really, really notorious and very, very popular. But just the blue that pops out like that, just the heavy grain material all around, the elephant print that got Jordan on. You know, Jordan used that signature elephant print. I remember since I was a kid, like my first pair of Jordans, I remember when I was like in grade like 9, like I seen that elephant print, and you know, when somebody pulled up to school with that elephant print, it was like, you know, that's that guy, you know, like you always got bear ratings. So this is really, really reminiscent of that, and I love when they have some kind of elephant print incorporated in the Air Jordans. So definitely one of my favorite threes, a really, really, really beautiful, and honestly, personally, one of my favorite Air Jordans, guys. Let me know down below what is your favorite Air Jordan, guys, and let's get into part 2 coming up next week, guys. But I love y'all so much, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit me up on Instagram at PETEYVLNCI. Hit me up on Instagram, guys, at PETEYVLNCI. Like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all so much. Yeah, let's get it.